grace before you cover me in soil? Did I lead the life I should have lived? I'll never know. Grave digger, let me down slow. Back in 1881, I stole the sheriff's horse and gun, robbed the bank, dock saloon, headed west to run. I rode with no regrets, such a life lived only once. My only direction, guided by the setting sun. I came upon a cattle drive of 5 men headed west. They were setting camp, and I joined them with respect. In the covered wagon, I swear I heard a cry. I looked in and saw a Blackfoot girl tied up inside. Grave digger, let me down slow. Lower me with grace before you cover me in soil. Did I lead the life I should have lived? I'll never know. Grave digger, let me down slow. I joined the crew for hardtack stew, set up for the night. Sickness got into their heads around that firelight. I said, don't get excited, boys, we have more than a flask. I went and got 2 uncorked whiskey bottles from my pack. When the liquor hit, the men distracted by their pride, I got up off the ground, put 2 more logs on the fire. Then I snuck around the covered wagon in the dark and peered inside. Finger to my lips, I signaled not to make a sound. Got my knife, cut the ropes, and helped her to the ground. Fear had hit her eyes at the same time I heard a sound. I spun around. He said, boy, you got the right idea, bring her to the fire. I said, give me a minute here, I wanna see her smile. Then I pulled the sheriff's gun I had tucked in my belt, cocked back the hammer and let off a single round. Pointed to the forest and she ran and hid. I could hear the others come to see just what I did. One by one around the covered wagon to explore. And one by one my shots rang out, they hit the ground all 4. Grave digger, let me down slow. Lower me with grace before you cover me in soil. Did I lead the life I've never lived? I'll never know. Grave digger, let me down slow. I gave her the money and a horse for her escape. The sheriff caught up with me. In the morning I explained the details of my story to the jury when in vain. They hung me for murder and they sent me to this grave. Grave digger, know that I have no regrets. The evil deeds of men, why do we forgive and forget? I've been a liar and a thief, I will admit, but murder in the 1st degree, I'd do it all again. Grave digger, let me down slow. Lower me with grace before you cover me in soil. Did I lead the life I should have lived? I'll never know. Grave digger, let me down slow. Grave digger, let me down slow. Lower me with grace before you cover me in soil. Did I lead the life I should have lived? I'll never know. Grave digger, let me down slow.